Hello everyone, this is Korpah and welcome to another episode of the game of the month of August, Tower Wars. And this time I'm gonna play a meat versus metal match again, because ranked match didn't go as well as I hoped. So I need to refine my skill a bit. So we're up against Cogworth Sparring Assembly, which is a rank 3 bot, so we're slowly climbing the ranks there. And we will be doing that on the map Dusk till Death. And the first song you hear is Sedated from The Two Friends and Jeff Sontag. The second song you will hear later on is Brighter, also from The Two Friends, Jeff Sontag and I Am Lightyear. If you like their music, check the description down below for all their social links and their music. So, Tower Wars, rank 3, bot. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Because apparently I still have a lot to learn from this game. How to build towers, how to build a maze. More than I expected, to be honest. And had to try this bot 2 times before I was able to defeat him. So that says something about me and the bot itself. So that was a real interesting one. There's one rule you have to keep in mind. Don't build too pretty. That's the main thing, really. But as you can see, I really put out some nice minion waves, and that's how I could get early battle points to upgrade all my mines. And as you see, the game is speeded up again by 300%, because that still seems to be the best way of showing off this game. So the enemy already built knights. As you see, while I'm still on the first unit, I'm expanding my defense now with a furnace, which damage their health over time. As you see, I'm upgrading to the knights as well, instead of the zoom bots, which I used to do. Zoom bots are nice, but the knights you can combine better with the other support units later on, which you will see me sending out very shortly. And while I'm still building out my defense, so their walking path will be a long one. As you see, the AI builds a lot of towers, and he really builds a good maze, to be honest. So yeah, that's something good. This match took around 30 minutes. But yeah, long live the speed up of this game. And as you see, I'm slowly starting to unlock different units while upgrading and replacing my existing defense. So I upgraded one of the units, which will give increased movement speed and increased DPS. As you see, the AI keeps building while I keep upgrading and keep pushing out these waves. So I gain a lot of battle points, which I then can use to upgrade my existing units. And as you see, I'm replacing all the beginning arrow towers with the lightning tower. So when he starts sending units with shield, I can remove that easily. And the second row will be cannons, so they can remove the armor. At least that's the idea. Let me see, I'm still thinking on how I should build the defense, because sadly you don't have a few seconds in advance before the game starts, which is also a good thing, because yeah, you need to think on the fly for this game. And with the battle points I keep increasing my minions, and with each wave I'm getting closer to his castle. Well, I keep upgrading my mines to keep the gold coming. So the gold income of 21. Yeah, it'll go a lot faster. So it starts sending some more advanced units now as well. The medic guys. I'll keep upgrading some arrow towers to strip them of their health. And building some fans, so they're slowed down and they will have the fire debuff for longer. So I'm building some catapults here to redirect the route, as you see. And this is the first time you get really close to my castle, so I upgrade some damage for the Gatling guns just to be sure. Well, my maze is getting longer and longer. You shouldn't forget to keep upgrading your existing towers. And it never hurts to expand your maze with just arrow towers, because they will still take damage and it will take them longer before they reach your castle. So at the moment I'm checking how I could build my wave, because I bought the second unit, the shielder, which will give the units that are walking close to it a shield. I built a catapult there accidentally, but well, it will serve me in the long run, because it's close to my castle. So yeah, I can kill off the last units. As you see, the units keep getting shields, and because the enemy doesn't have any lightning towers, this is a really effective tactic. As you see, I reached his castle. So that's always good to watch the enemy's defense, so you know what to send. Well, that goes for ranked matches of course as well, but yeah, ranked match the enemy is a bit more advanced of course, because this is just AI. Still, it's a good learning curve. And as you see, I built some more catapults to increase the damage, and keep building more towers. You see, I'm expanding my maze just with arrow towers, so they will still take damage, and they have to walk longer before they reach my castle. You see, the enemy waves become more advanced as well, because yeah, it takes me longer before I can kill them off. So that's why I'm upgrading earlier towers, so they take or deal more damage earlier on. Because the enemy is still getting to my castle, and as you see to the lower left, I already dealt around 25% damage on the enemy castle. So that means my waves are going quite well. So I keep sending them, well, yeah, as well. And with a tap on your keyboard, you can cycle through the orders you already sent out. So that's very handy and a very quick way to send out another wave. And this stores, yeah, pretty much waves actually which you send it, so that's a good thing. As you see, I keep upgrading the towers, because well, that's the way to go. And the waves are sending, and see, I have some trouble here now with the shields, so that's why I'm upgrading the attack damage from my castle, so the damage will be stayed at the minimum. As you see to the lower left, the enemy castle is yeah, going down pretty fast. And as you can expect, it will end shortly. If you watch the bar to the top, you see another wave of mine coming. I've been building just some more catapults at the end, and as you can see, we smashed this castle. Wasn't paying attention. And remember, if you are a music creator and want your music featured in my episodes, just send in a message or an email so we can discuss the smaller things, and I will see you next time. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, click the right annotation to go to the next episode once it is released, click the annotation in the middle to go to a video you might enjoy, and click the annotation to the left to go to the previous episode. And remember to follow me on Google+, as it will help me establish my own brand. Follow me on Twitter for all announcements and my thoughts on things, and join me on Facebook, as it is the place where all social media of mine comes together.